Hi guys, Andy here. I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I am, bless you Blazemere, I'm bringing you my August update for the project Panopoly. So if you want to see everything we've been working on and our roll ins and outs, then let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, so before we get into the brand new board, because Jami did do a new board for the month of August, we're going to talk about all the items that I have already been working on. So if you don't know anything about this project, it was created by the Impulsive Panner, Jami. And this is a game board inspired project where you use dice to just travel around the board and you just do what the prompt says. It's inspired by Monopoly. You were to start with 5 prompts and it's rolling style from there. I work on 6 because I wanted to roll in an extra prompt at one time, and so now I'm just working on 6. So the things we had in, we were working on lipstick, and so I had in from Melt. This is my liquid lip in the shade Earthling, and I always use the random use wheel to determine my uses. And if it lands on choose your use, I think I always do 5. I think I do 10 uses for choose your use and 5 uses for like baby coal or something. I don't know. But I got 20 uses on this Melt lip. It is this just like mauve-y, grayish, pinky purple gray lip. It's in the shade Earthling. I am sitting at 12 out of my 20 uses. I have not used it yet in August, but I'm filming this super early, so technically by the time this goes up, it would probably have been a rollout, but I want to film this early, so don't put it away, you gotta weigh it. So yeah, for all of my July uses, I'm at 12 out of 20 uses. I really enjoy this lipstick. I would absolutely think about purchasing more liquid lips from e.l.f., but not e.l.f., Melt. My words are not wording. I just started drinking my coffee. For an impulse purchase, I originally had in the Lovecraft Beauty Face Palette, but I used it once and it had no pigment in the bronzer and in the blush. Like, I layered and layered and layered them and I could not see them. The highlighter was nice, but I'm not going to keep a face palette for just one product or even 2 products. Like, if I don't like the whole face palette, I'm not going to keep the face palette. Except for my Alamar face palette. That I keep for the 2 out of 3 products. So I decluttered that and I brought something else in. I brought in this Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Ice stick. And I kept my 10 use goal. So this is what it looks like. I use it mostly on my under eyes, but if my cheeks get really red and hot, I'll put it all over my cheeks. I do keep this in my fridge. It doesn't have a scent. It does feel very cold. It is like a jelly. And I got all 10 uses. I met my goal on the 24th of July. So my 10 uses were met. That is a goal met. And a rollout. I didn't get out my highlighter of justice. No. Okay, there we go. Next we had the challenge wheel, and for that it was something that was almost finished. So I brought in my Julep eyeshadow stick in the shade Clay Matte because it was almost finished and it is now done. It took me 9 uses to finish this guy, and for that it's both eyes. 9 days of use. And I met that goal on the 21st of July. I would not repurchase this shade, but I'm currently using Desert Matte, which is a repurchase. I completely finished that shade. And then I just purchased Vanilla Matte to try out that shade, which I think Desert Matte is just going to be my favorite. But I finished this one. It is an empty because I'm not going to dig out a shadow stick. So, goal met. Empty for the box. Next, we had primer, and that was a 20 times use, and I brought in my Huda Beauty Easy Blur primer that I got in my BoxyCharm. I actually only used it 12 times, and it's an empty, so I'm calling that a goal met, because, like, an empty is better than 20 uses. I emptied this on the 23rd of July, so this guy's gone. I did really enjoy this primer. I thought it was really, really nice. I don't know if I would pay the Huda prices, but if I got this again, I'd be so super happy because I did really, really like this. Or, like, if it was half off on sale, I would purchase it because it was lovely. Why did I throw it, by the way? I need to weigh these before I throw them in my empties. But yes, that is an empty. I always forget that. Next, our last rollout, we have a cream face product, and I brought in my Natasha Denona Hyglam Concealer. I have the shade N2, and this was for a 20 times use. I used it 19 times in July, and I just used it for the last time today in August. So August 1st is my goal met. I don't see any windowing, but, like, I hear scraping when I'm using it. This is my oldest concealer, so I definitely need to get my use on it. And last but not least, for a product we still have in here, it was a powder product, and originally I had in the Ciate London Watermelon Burst setting powder, the pressed powder. I used it one time, and I dropped it off my desk and it completely shattered everywhere. Yeah. So then I brought in this Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Blush for those 20 uses. And I'm sitting at 8. Blaismere. He's sharpening his claws. So I'm at 8 out of 20 uses. And the way that I use this, I usually do 2 uses into the blush, and then I'll swipe once over the highlighter. This thing is gorgeous, and I love it very much. So, it just doesn't always go with the look that I'm doing, and that's totally okay. So we're going to be rolling in 4 products. So let me go ahead and get the board all set up and everything, get into the website, and we will start going. Alright, so this board, because as I said, Jami redid the board, and this time it's all about color, and I'm so excited. So let me screen record, and everything's embedded now, so we don't have to go to different browser tabs for the dice, the challenge wheel, and any of that. So let's roll the dice. You guys are seeing this all on screen. We got a 6. So I do still have the board in Canva, so we can do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got green. That is just a green product. So let's roll the dice. We got 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got brown. Okay. Next. 6, 7, 8. I want to do the board first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gold, because then we'll do our uses. And we got 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nails. Love that. Honestly, hate that. So, let me save that. So sorry if you hear Blaismere. I'll try to edit him out. And for the random use wheel. Alright, so for our green product, let's see how many uses we get. Choose your use. So, 10 uses. For our brown item, 20 uses. For our gold item, 10 uses, and please, please, please a small number of uses for nails. 15 uses, oh my Lanta. Okay, I'm gonna go find these products. I'm gonna go find these products and I'll be right back. That was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. So for something green, I'm bringing in, this is from Too Faced, and this is my highlighter in Diamond Fire. This is a shifty highlighter, but it shifts a beautiful green, as you can see. And again, this has 10 uses. Get out a makeup wipe here. Come on. Give me thy makeup wipe. Alright, or give me 2. I guess that works. For something brown, I brought in, this is from Ace Beauté, and this is my contour stick. As you can see, it's brown. And this is in the shade Fair to Light. This has 20 uses. This is all that's in here, so we'll see how far 20 uses gets us. Then for gold, gold took me a hot second, but I'm bringing in, as you can see, it's got gold lettering, a gold cap. This is from Jeffree Star, and it is the lip liner in the shade Calabasas, which is this beautiful pink. I figured this could go with my nude lip, it could go with the Earthling that has like a pinky purple undertone, and it could go with my red, so, because this has a 10-use goal as well. So we have that. And then this one's a bit of a stretch. Let me know if you agree, disagree, because if not, I'm going to have to roll. If not, I'm going to have to veto this prompt and roll in something else. Because I do press-ons, and so I'm not going to do 15 press-on manicures. And I don't currently have a cuticle oil, which is what I would roll in for nails. So I'm going to roll in this Clarity Skin lotion, and I'm going to use it as a hand cream because it has glitter in it. I don't know if you can see, there you go. It has glitter in it. So I don't like putting this on my body to begin with. So I'm going to keep this at my desk, and I'm going to use it as a hand cream. And I'm going to focus it, you know, on my nails and on my hands. And I hope that that satisfies the nail prompt. This time around, I need to purchase a cuticle oil. So, but this is 15 uses. So that's going to be in for a hot minute because, or maybe it won't. Maybe I'll, with it being at my desk, I'll remember and I'll get 15 uses on it very easily. But that is going to do it for my 4 roll-ins. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so excited for the new board. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.